everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, welcome. Hi everyone. It's been a little while since I've made a video, but I am home from my trip back to Pennsylvania, and I've been, just wrapping up some loose ends here. I finally have a little bit to sit down and chat with you guys about the glorious 4 pre-order big giant order from Sassy Girl Aroma. Sassy Girl Aroma is owned by Julie and Tyrell Gebchek of Tomah, Wisconsin. Julie was so incredibly generous over the last several months. She did run a bit behind with her turnaround time with several pre-orders, so she decided to combine 4 pre-orders together, and that's what I have today. So this video will be a little bit longer. I realize now, after I hit record, that I forgot to bring my drink upstairs, but I want you to sit down, relax, get a drink, get a snack, cook dinner, clean the house, whatever you guys do, and let's chat wax. I love Sassy Girl Aroma. I've been shopping with vendor wax for 4.5 years, and Sassy Girl Aroma is one of my top, if not my top vendors. And I say that gently because I've got a lot of other vendors I love, and I would love to put everybody at #1, but it's so hard to just pick an outright #1 vendor. There's so many factors to take into consideration, but the fact of the matter is Julie has consistently given a quality product, quality oils, beautiful presentation, and just she is very she's reliable. She has reliable wax, reliable products, just everything. I did have one brittle that she had to refund me for, Serenity Bread. And I don't know if she made a post about that in the Facebook group, but I have a refund written on my order form here. I'm not sure what happened with that one. I did order, but everything else is here in my order. She's starting to send out invoices here in your order. She didn't used to do that before, but that's okay, because especially combining 4 pre-orders, I'm glad that she's starting to put these in, because I don't remember what I order, to tell you the truth. So without that, without any more ado, here we go. She does also give samples in most of her orders. These came in 2 boxes. I did not have any samples this time, so I won't have anything to go over there. But that's okay, because she's combining and refunding shipping, and that's enough sample for me. Also, she does sometimes put a little business card in her orders. It's either in here somewhere, or I did take this out of the original large box. I sent that out with the trash this week, so I did. I don't have everything that might have come in the package, but if you're a Sassy Girl customer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So without further ado, here we go. Some of these are new to me. Some of them are returning classics, repeat purchases, core scents, classics, all those above, and some of them are new. So this first one here is not new, like the scent is not new to me because other vendors have it, but this is my first time experiencing this, with Sassy Girl Aroma, and this is Mahogany Milk. I picked up the wrong one. They have the same color scheme. Mahogany Milk. This one, of course, is the commodity milk dupe for the very popular fragrance that has a minute right now. Notes of this are notes of marshmallow, berries, vanilla, tonka bean, and mahogany. So let me tell you something. Mahogany Milk, I bought 2 of these. It's in my pile here. And I also have Beach Milk, which is her Beach Nights mixed with, commodity milk. This is beautiful. It's very tough to kind of put it into words, but it is warm, comforting, a little itsy bitsy tiny touch of body care because of that tonka bean that's in it. Tonka bean's used in a lot of body care products, especially Bath and Body Works stuff, but it doesn't scream body wash or body lotion or anything like that, but it just has it lives in that niche, I think. I really like this. Like I said, other vendors have this oil. I've had it from other vendors. This is my first time with having Julie's version, but I know it's going to blow me out of the park. This here, beautiful aesthetic appeal on that brittle. Nice neutral colors. I do have a second one here. I don't bump my cord in the wall. I don't know where it is right now. I've got a lot on here, but I'm just going to keep going. This next one here is a repeat purchase of mine. This is Serene Cafe. And this is the dupe for the espresso and pink lavender from Bath & Body Works. So this is notes of rich pink lavender, caramel espresso beans, and smooth vanilla. This is my second or third brittle of this, and it's delightful. This, the pink lavender it's very unique. It's a special lavender. It doesn't smell like any sort of lavender that's in mainstream, you know, herbal or even spa lavender, sweet lavender. It's different. If you have been to Bath and Body Works lately or in the last couple of years, pink lavender and espresso. I think it's pink lavender or lavender espresso. No, it's pink lavender and espresso. It was a candle, and I think it's come back. I haven't allowed myself back into Bath and Body Works since they had the soap sale several weeks ago. So I don't know if it has come back or if it's on the shelf right now. But if you haven't had an opportunity to smell it and you like these notes here, go for it. I will tell you right now, I've warmed this of Julie's, and it is dynamite. It is an exact dupe. It's a little bit better if you ask me, but this is, I really like this. And don't get scared when you hear coffee. It's not a traditional coffee scent. It's definitely not a bakery coffee scent, but it's unique. It's wonderful. I mean, it's a repeat purchase for me. This next one here, I think just about everybody that I know at least has tried this at least one time. And if you're a beach nights lover, this one you've probably had a time or two. This one is Montego Bay. Blackberry and beach nights. Can't get any more classic than this. I have said this many times on my channel, and I will continue to until I no longer have a channel. Julie has the best beach nights, in my opinion, in the vendor wax world. There are a few other vendors out there that have really, really, really good ones. But for me, Julie wears the gold medal for beach nights. This here, you can smell that beautiful, crisp, rich, bold, juicy blackberry mixed beautifully with the beach nights. That's why this is so popular. Sometimes blackberry, and I've said this before also, blackberry can pull a little medicinal to my nose sometimes. So I'm very careful with what I buy blackberry wise. And you wouldn't think it, but it does. It pulls medicinal to me. This does not. This is an authentic, true, rich blackberry. You know, blackberries aren't necessarily the sweetest berry all the time. So this does very well have a titch of sweetness, but it is mostly juicy and ripe and just bursting with flavor blackberry. That's what this smells like to me. And then of course the beach nights is there. Wonderful as ever. Montego Bay. This is one of Julie's best sellers. Next is a repeat purchase for me. I had to get another brittle of this just because when I first got this one a few months ago and I smelled it, I thought, you know, that is gorgeous and beautiful and relaxing and perfect for springtime. This is English Rain. English Rain, notes of sweet rosewood, English Rain, and lemon petals. And I don't know if this is a single oil or if this is a blend, but if you like floral and you like rose, you would like this. It is similar to a lot of rain scents. It's reminiscent of kind of a light, soft, like a petal soft. It smells like rose petals or any sort of gentle, powdery lushness with a titch of, why am I saying titch today? I don't usually say titch, but you know, hey, I haven't filmed in a while. It's still a little rusty. Had a little bit of a long week. I do live in Utah and been dealing with a lot with some things, but so just forgive me if my vocab is a little here and there and up the wall and that stuff, but it just has a little bit of floral into it. But if you don't like floral, I wouldn't recommend this one. You have to at least like a little bit of it. Does it have an overwhelming floral to me? No, but it also, because I can smell the lemon in it, I can smell rain and crisp and freshness. If you like springtime scents and those kind of when the earth wakes back up after slumbering for the winter time, you would like English rain. But also, just warning, it is floral. Okay, next one here is a screamer hit. Tons of you guys have it. And I have about 4 brittles of this one, I think, now. This is Poolside Party. It matches my nails. It matches my shirt. It is beautiful blue. I mean, gorgeous, you know, cerulean, a little bit of sky blue, just beautiful. So Poolside Party is, it's the dupe for the Vacation fragrance or the Vacation sunscreen. I mean, I know they have a whole line now, but Vacation is what this is. This is described as coconut sunscreen, chlorine, water, and bananas. This is the perfect, most luscious, tropical, warm coconut and sunscreen without being off-putting sunscreen. You know, that obvious smell of sunscreen. This has a creamy touch to it, a warm, it reminds me a lot of caramelized bananas and a lot like exotic coconut from Bath & Body Works, which has been in the vault for 1,000 years. Hasn't been back. It's my favorite coconut. If you like scents like that, if you like Malibu Heat, even if you like that warmer, that has a little bit of a zing to it from Bath & Body, but if you like a warmer coconut like that, you would definitely like Poolside Party. Next one here is another repeat purchase of mine. This is Earl and Me. I love this ombre label also. I know Julie had said that she's going to start printing her own labels again. If you remember before the fire last year, Julie was changing the template of her labels because she wasn't quite happy and satisfied with what she had. But then when she had her grand reopening, whatever you want to call it, after she was able to rebuild her business, she's been having her labels printed. I love these labels. I love how smooth they are. I love how they stick to the bag beautifully. I don't have any, you know, corners that get caught on things, and I love the vividness of it, how bright they are. But I also understand, you know, Julie has to make business decisions, and we don't always get what we want. So I think this is just a gorgeous label. Earl and Me is blueberry, cornbread, vanilla bean Noel, and marshmallow. So if you like a good blueberry bakery, Earl's for you. I've had this before several times. And if you like zucchini bread scents with that little bit of that earthy and that girthy bakery with a little bit of spice, you would like cornbread. Cornbread has a little bit more of a grainier, I know this doesn't probably make sense, but it has a grainier scent. Like it's a richer, if you've ever made cornbread, it smells just like that. You know, it has a richer texture smelling. I know you can't smell texture, but sometimes I can. You know, I'm nuts in that way, I guess. But blueberry right on top of that. It's almost like you have a blueberry muffin with blueberry, not a blueberry muffin, a cornbread muffin with blueberry jam or blueberry preserves on top. Delicious. Earl and Me. Okay, next we have one that is just fantastic, and I should have bought more of this, but I bet it'll come back. I only bought one of these because I said, you know what, it'll come back before Christmas. This is Favorite Holiday, also known as Best Christmas. Best Christmas was Julie's previous name for this one. This is the dupe for Bath & Body Works' A Perfect Christmas. This is pine needles, cinnamon, sugar, and roasted marshmallow. This one here, of all the vendors out there that have a dupe for Perfect Christmas, or there isn't a single oil that exists for it that is the actual dupe. However, Julie and her master fragranceers and her lab team and whoever she has make her dupes for her hit this one right on the head, because this is exact, spot on to my nose dupe of Perfect Christmas. I love Perfect Christmas. It has the sweetness of the marshmallow, but it's not smoky sweet like Marshmallow Fireside is. It has a little bit of cinnamon sugar to it with just a hint of pine. It's perfect, hence the Perfect Christmas. This next one here is Vanilla Cream. This one is new to me. This is Fleur Heavy Cream, Julie's version of it. This is Jasmine Blossom, Coconut Cream, Vegan Ambretolide, I don't know what that is, Vanilla Mousse, salted caramel and whipped cream. I actually have the fragrance of heavy cream here. I actually put it on today to wear. Marty and I went out to lunch and went to a few Walmarts to get a couple of things. And he is downstairs watching football. It's football day today, college football, and then tomorrow we're going to the state fair. So I wanted to get this video filmed and you know, put some content out there for you guys. I am still alive over here. I love heavy cream. It's a beautiful, scrumptious, luscious, rich fragrance. I know that there are some concerns that it doesn't last a long time. I'm talking about the fragrance, the real fragrance. And it doesn't, but I find that if you buy the Fleur perfume with the, you know, deeper oils in it, that does last a bit longer than the body splash or the fragrance mist or whatever Fleur calls it. But they have it at Sephora, so if you haven't smelled it before, go there and take a sniff, because it's beautiful. If you like philosophies, it's Philosophy Heavy Cream is what it's called. If you like that, chances are you would like Fleur's Heavy Cream. This smells just like heavy cream. This is also, it's a beautiful background scent. If you need to cream up a scent or give a little bit of vanilla to something that you're warming, or you just want a little bit more of a creamy, cozy vibe, that's where vanilla cream comes into play, because it's robust enough to stand alone, but it also, you can blend it in with anything because it doesn't really compete. It just accents, in my opinion. One thing that I have Vanilla Skin, which I think maybe Julie has a dupe for Vanilla Skin. I don't remember. I think she has it in her perfume. I'm not sure about her wax, but I layer heavy cream and Vanilla Skin together. I saw that recommended on online somewhere several months ago, and I've been doing it ever since. And sometimes I do wear them independently, but they're beautiful mixed together, so go for it. Go for it when you warm wax. I even blend Fleur and Commodity Milk together, so they all just, you know, the scents are cohesive, so you can, you know, blend them to your heart's content. This next one here is Vanilla Escapade. I know this is a dupe for a fragrance, but I just do not remember which one it is right now. This one smells beautiful. This is sugarcane, vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, and musk. So this one is a vanilla heavy scent, yes. I got this one at the suggestion of Lisa Ferranti because she likes a little bit of everything, and she's got a good nose, and I trust her. So this here is not one that I would typically put in my cart because vanilla scents are tough for my nose to pick up a lot of times. But I also got this knowing that, you know, if I can't pick it up, I'm going to let this cure for a while, because it's, you know, vanilla heavy scents can always use extra cure time. And plus, I don't really know when this was poured. I'm going to let this cure longer, like I said, but I can blend this in with something. If something's a little too strong, or I just want something to be a little bit more creamy, that's where these vanilla scents really work for you. Okay. Next here we have Buttercup. Now Buttercup is new to me, but I have to comment on this beautiful, bright, sunshiny yellow. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love yellow, love yellow. This one is Mandarin Orange. I bought this one because my friend Tam has talked about this one a lot, and I've never tried it. I can smell it through the bag too. So it got in my cart, and here we go. Mandarin Orange, Lemon Lime, Blossom, Jasmine, Lily of the Valley, Meringue, White Musk, and Whipped Cream. So Buttercup, this reminds me of, I'm going to talk about another vendor. There is a Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees has a scent that smells just like this. Is it something through the orange grove? I don't remember, something to that effect. That smells just like this does. And I think this is a dupe for a fragrance, but I don't remember which one it is right now. If one of you guys that's watching know, please let me know. I don't remember everything. As I'm getting older, I can't remember stuff like I used to. But this smells wonderful. I get a little bit of creamy citrus, which I'm not upset about, because I don't like a ton of orange and a ton of mandarin and a ton of just that in wax. I like to be blended very tastefully, and this is. Like I said, I don't know if this is a single oil or a combination of oils, but I've smelled this before, and if you like the one that I said from TB, you probably would like this one too. But let's go on. Here's my beach milk. Beach milk. This is the commodity milk with beach nights. I'm not going to talk about this one again, but I'll just tell you, the beach nights is dominant in this scent. And guess what? If you want a little bit more of the milk, just if you buy a separate brittle of mahogany milk, put some more in here. Blend your heart's content. That's what I say. Okay, next we have Sugar Daddy. Now, Sugar Daddy is the dupe for Fleur's Father Figure. Father Figure is one of my absolute, it's one of my absolute favorite Fleur fragrances. The next time I go to Sephora, I am buying a Father Figure fragrance. When I was there last time, I got Vanilla Skin and a Strawberry Letter, and there's one more I got. I had to draw the line somewhere. Father Figure is coming in my cart. So this is fig, water lily, cassis, iris, jasmine, creamy sandalwood, musk, Madagascar vanilla, and a hint of earthy patchouli. A lot going on in here, but this is absolutely beautiful. It is another vendor here. If you tried Second and Spruce, The Wizard Will See You Now from her Emerald City collection, this is Father Figure, and Father Figure wasn't that. So if you didn't realize that, you would recognize that scent if you smelled this one. Father Figure is, it's not a straight cologne or masculine, hence the name, but it has a little bit of masculinity to it. A little bit of floral, but not bad. It's not flower shop or anything like that. It has the Madagascar vanilla. It has a little bit of musk to it. It is a beautiful unisex fragrance, and I'm happy that I have it now to warm in my home. Next one, this is a repeat purchase of mine. This is Checkmate. I absolutely loved Checkmate on cold. I haven't warmed it yet because I'm kind of saving it for those chilly nights in fall and wintertime. This is notes of worn carpets, hand-carved chess pieces, smoky oud, and burnt maple. So a cigar lounge or a lounge on an Ivy League campus in the past where men with their cardigans and cigars are sitting around being pretentious and playing chess. That's what this is supposed to smell like. Or, in my opinion, it smells like Richard Gilmore from Gilmore Girls. Grandpa. So that, money and sophistication and richness. I absolutely love Checkmate. I wish this came in cologne because I would buy this for Marty and he would wear it because this is just, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Marty has the TV on downstairs. I was like, I didn't turn the TV on. What the hell's happening? He was in the basement previously. So this is Christmas at Santa's. This is a repeat purchase of mine for, several times, I should say. I bought this one several years ago at the suggestion of Charity because she really loves this scent here. This is notes of pepperberry wreath, sugar cookies, and marshmallow fireside. I have not been able to put into words what pepperberry wreath smells like, but it is the perfect combination of a little bit of something that isn't bakery, with a little bit of marshmallow fireside, which is smoky sweet, and a little bit of sugar cookie, which is the best of everything. So this is, it's nice when you want a little bit of Christmas in the air, but not a traditional orange or clove or cinnamon or pine or anything that is peppermint, or it's a nice change of pace from those traditional Christmas scents. Next one here is African King. This is a repeat purchase of mine. It's been a couple of years since I've had this one. Before the fire is when I had this one last. This is also a dupe for a fragrance or a resort fragrance, but I don't remember which one that is right now. This is notes of African marigold, bergamot, buchu, cyclamen, violet, Moroccan cedarwood, and vetiver. Lots of complex, sexy, rich smelling fragrances in this. This is one that It's tough to put into words, but it has a little bit of smokiness to it, but not bad, not campfire, not even firewood, anything like that. It just has a little bit of something in it. But it's tough to put into words these resort scents. It's best if you're interested in it, just try it and then you'll know what it smells like. As I've said 1,000 times before, it's like Dr. Pepper. You can't really describe it. You just have to taste it. In this case, smell it. So, next one here is Dramatic Diva. This is a repeat purchase of mine. This is the dupe for the laundry detergent Diva, and I don't remember the company name right now. I never knew what it was until another vendor had this offered, and I grabbed it and loved it, and now whenever somebody has it, I buy it, and I have had this before. It's the best, strongest one of the ones that have had this oil. Smell it right through the bag. It's incredible. Amber, sweet fruit, floral, and chocolate. Now don't get scared with chocolate because I don't like chocolate wax. I think it's just there to lend a little bit of, I don't want to say bitterness because it's not bitter, but you know how chocolate sometimes can just, chocolate that doesn't have sugar in it, I mean. Chocolate is bitter without sugar. We don't eat it without sugar. But it lends a little bit of something to offset the sweetness of the amber. It's very unique. I could wear this as a fragrance too. I don't think of laundry or soap or anywhere remotely close to cleaning when I smell this fragrance. But this is, it's beautiful and it's classy. Next one here. This is a new one to me. This is Hummingbirds. This one I think was Amber Harvey's request for Julie to make a dupe of the Hummingbird cake from Bath & Body Works. First of all, I have to say I absolutely, it matches my nails again. I never get blue on my nails, but I told my nail tech Liz, it's at that weird time of year where it's a little too early for me to go into the dark fall jewel tones and the drab colors and the grays. And I just took hot pink off my nails. I was in Pennsylvania for a few weeks and got my nails done right before I went. And I got my nails done again. I haven't filmed, so you missed the hot pink nails. I'd had the color before. I didn't want to do another neon shade, so I went with blue. Because I never used to like blue. This is a creamy pastel blue. I haven't had this particular color before, but the blue I've had before is more of a royal blue, and it's a shade my sister-in-law actually gets every time she gets her nails done. But it's something, and it matches this beautifully. Anyways, Hummingbirds is pecan cake, pineapple spice, and whipped vanilla. And I just have to showcase how beautiful this is. I might even take this one out of the bag if I'm able to. This one, I don't know what Hummingbird cake from Bath & Body Works actually smelled like, so I can't attest to if it's a dupe or not. But look how gorgeous. This actually really reminds me of Play-Doh. Not smell or anything, but just the vividness of the color of it. It smells nice. It is a beautiful, it's a creamy scent. And I smell, it almost is like if you're making, it's tough because if you're making a spice cake, but it's not as spice heavy as a spice cake is, but it has a sweetness to it. If you've ever made a carrot cake, maybe that's a little bit better to say. I know Hummingbird cake isn't carrot cake, but I know Hummingbird cake is very sweet. It's unique. So Hummingbirds. I'm going to have to try that one out and see how it performs for me. This next one here is another Fleur dupe. This is Missing Person, or Julie calls it Missing. This is musk, bergamot, jasmine, cyclamen, neroli, orange blossom, white musk, Australian sandalwood, and whitewood. Lot going on. Missing Person. Another one that's tough to put into words. It doesn't fit in any particular category that I've ever smelled before, other than miscellaneous, unique, cannot put it into words. But another one, if you are near a Sephora, pop in and smell Missing Person, and you'll know if you want to get that one or not. This next one here is my favorite pistachio blend that Julie offers. This is Brandy's Pistachio. And I can't tell you how many times I've talked about this scent or purchased this scent. And I keep coming back for more. I'll always buy this. It's immaculate in my opinion. It's pistachio, birthday cake, and zucchini bread. Now, Brandy is a base scent that she has expanded into several other blends with brandy in the name. Brandy is the birthday cake and the zucchini bread. And she pops a little bit of pistachio in it. I really like this. You really can't go wrong with any of Julie's pistachio scents. But I don't know what it is with this one that just kicks it into the next stage in terms of performance and richness. It starts off pistachio heavy, but then after about 30-40 minutes, it creams down to that beautiful, rich bakery. And I love Brandy's Pistachio. That was one of my very first purchases I ever made from Julie. And I've been buying it ever since. Okay, this next one here is a repeat purchase of mine. This is Rolling Pin. Now, Rolling Pin is pumpkin pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, and birthday cake. This is a classic. I've had this several times before. It's a pumpkin pecan waffle, heavy bakery with a little bit of birthday cake blended in it. And I can't smell the individual notes of this. It's a very cakey pumpkin pecan waffle. So if you're okay with extra bakery, bring it on. I am too. This is one you would like. Julie has a line that's mixing bowl, rolling pin, measuring cup, wooden spoon or something spoon, spatula. Spatula's fantastic. I haven't seen spatula in a while, but rolling pin. Spatula needs to come back. It really does. And this next one here is Pineapple Orchids. Now this is one I really think, I'm crossing my fingers, that it is the dupe for the Harry Slatkin. Back when Harry Slatkin was with Bath & Body Works, he had Pineapple and Orchids. And it was one of my favorite scents. Back in the day before I really had responsibilities and I could spend my money on whatever I wanted, I bought a wax warmer from Bath & Body Works. It was a white ceramic pineapple and it was Slatkin. And I wish I still had it. My Aunt Marilyn, I left it at her house because I lived with, this is years ago, I lived with her for a short period of time. I left it at her house and she got rid of it. But it would be beautiful. It is a white ceramic pineapple. I loved pineapples at one time. And this was the scent that was in it. And this is peach, pineapple, jasmine, musk, and maple. I love the color scheme that she used for this one. Yep. It's very similar to orchids and pineapple. There's one other vendor out there, a Scented Adventure, Gigi's Scented Adventure. She has this oil, or she used to have this oil, and nobody else seems to have this oil. But I mean, it's an old school one. Unless you knew Harry Slatkin at Bath & Body Works and the scents that he created, I'm pretty sure he was involved with winter, but I might be wrong with that. I know one of the popular colder weather season blends Harry had his hands in, and I think it was winter, but and maybe spice too. But this is not pineapple that you would think is pineapple, because it does have that orchid in it. It's not Dole Whip. It's not juicy pineapple. It's not pineapple upside down cake. It's just a juicy pineapple with orchid added into it. It's very unique and refreshing and great for cleaning day or that day where you don't know what you want to warm. It's one of those miscellaneous blends. Okay, that is done. Let's go ahead into this next stack. We are at 33 minutes. Okay. Take some out here. I do have a couple of loaves. But okay. Black Hood. Black Hood I've had before. I can smell another scent that I know I bought. It's a strong one. I want to double bag that one. Black Hood. Black Hood is the dupe for By the Fireplace. Is that what this dupe is for? Maybe. I don't remember. I think it's that. This is woodsy and sweet smoky vanilla. So Black Hood, everybody likes this one. Yeah, this is by the fireplace, I'm pretty sure. This one has been around for a while. A lot of people like this. It's popular in perfume. It's one of those classy, rich, unisex fragrances. So, Black Hood. Kind of tough to describe. This is the one I was smelling that is hella strong. This is Tropical Nectar. Tropical Nectar is a member of the Vegas Resort Club and the resort scents that Julie brought to us a few years ago. However, the resort that this was a scent in is now gone. It was the Mirage in Las Vegas. It is being remodeled and turned into the Hard Rock Cafe. I don't know when it's supposed to open. I was in Vegas back in April and they were working on it, but it was nowhere near completion. This was in the main casino and hotel area of the Mirage. I loved the Mirage. Was it outdated towards the end? Yes, but I loved it. It smelled wonderful. It was a tropical oasis. I won a little bit of money on a machine there years ago, so it always just sticks out of my head. Notes of coconut milk, Pitaki blossoms, Kika blossoms, pineapple slices, orange rind, guava, coconut cream, and creamy musk. So this is another one that is tough to put into words, but this is much, much warmer than the Poolside Party, and it has a bit more of oomph and girth to it in terms it has guava, it has pineapple, it has a lot of orange, it has a little bit more floral, but if you like warm, tropical, take me away to the islands scents, you would really like Tropical Nectar. On the pre-order right now that's open, I'm pretty sure she either has Tropical Nectar again or she has its sister scent, which I don't remember I remember what she called it in the past, Summer Tan. I think she kept the name on this pre-order, but that was the scent that was piped into the lobby. So it complements each other. That one is a little bit even more warmer and a hint of spice because it has caramelized bananas in it. So if you're interested in the sister scent for this one, I'm almost positive that that one is on the pre-order that's going on right now that I have to make my order for. So, but I really have no business making one, but we'll see. Amityville. This is one that's new to me. This is burnt sugar, whipped cream, sticky sweet cocoa, vanilla, fresh from the oven bakery, and a hint of smoky firewood. So this one here reminds me of Heading to Camp, if anybody's had that scent from Julie. It has the same marshmallow component to it. This one I don't really get a ton of bakery. I get a little bit of smoky, not too much. I'm not sure if this one will be strong enough for me because I did warm Heading to Camp and it's one that I'm not in love with. It isn't enough for me. So, I mean, how do you know until you try? This is one, I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll let it cure a little longer just to give it the best chance it has. This next one's a repeat purchase for me. This is Pink Flip Flops. This was one of my standouts when I first got this one. I've warmed this also, and it's beautiful. It's pink chiffon, coconut, and vanilla. This beautiful, bright, wonderful pink. Yes, please. I'm in love with it. So this one here, it's beautiful. I use that word a lot with wax, but because there's so many vendors I buy from that just have beautiful, beautiful fragrances. You have the pink chiffon, you have coconut, you have a little bit of vanilla. This is feminine, sexy, beautiful, and if you like pink blossoms, or pink chiffon, excuse me, this one, try it because it's beautiful. That's my favorite word. Next, we have White Worm. This is one that Tam likes. I also got this one. I told her I have seen White Worm for years. I just never made it into my cart until now. This is butterscotch, vanilla bourbon, and a touch of bakery. So butterscotch bakery. Butterscotch can be sharp to some noses, but this one smells like those old-fashioned butterscotch rounds, the hard candies that were so good in the past. You know, grandparent candy in the amber colored wrappers. This is a beautiful, I can tell it's going to be strong, yummy, rich, creamy butterscotch bakery. I should have bought more of this one. so good smelling. That's going to be good in the wintertime. This next one's a repeat purchase of mine. This is Regency Study. This is amber, oakwood, and dried orchids. Another one of these rich, classy, sophisticated smelling scents. I don't know how to put this one in. This is in the Richard Gilmore category of the just, man, I can't put my finger on it, but it has masculinity, but woodsiness, creaminess, a little bit of smoky, a little bit of unique, a little bit of you got to smell it on your own. It's tough. It's tough to put into words. This next one here is a repeat purchase of mine and one of Julie's top fall scents. And this is Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire. So this is pumpkin pecan waffles, roasted pecans, caramel apple cider, marshmallow, and sweet smoke. So basically, in a nutshell, it is Cider Lane from Bath & Body Works and pumpkin pecan waffles with a few other oils added in there. So you first and foremost have to like Cider Lane or at least caramel apple to like the scent. This is one that I've had this before, but it's been a little while since I bought it. That reason is because I kind of got a little burnt out on caramel apple scents. I overdid it the last couple of years with caramel apple, and it just got to the point where I just couldn't anymore. So I'm dipping my toe very gingerly back into the caramel apple and Cider Lane world. And Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire is a perfect scent to do that with. That's a classic. This next one here, I bought 3 of, and if I can find them here in the box, yep, look at that, at the North Pole. I've been waiting for this one to come back very patiently, and it did. So at the North Pole is peppermint sticks and creamy rich vanilla. It is a simple blend, but for some reason, I only bought this once in the past. Another charity scent that she really likes. I had a brittle of this, and I was hoarding it, and then the fire happened last year, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to enjoy at the North Pole. And I warmed it, and I absolutely loved it. And I have been waiting for it to come back. You know, once Julie opened up and everything, I was waiting for it to come back, and I'm so happy that she decided to bring it back, because this is just, if you like a sweet peppermint with a little bit of creaminess to it, but it's extra sweet, if you like those puffed peppermints, the soft peppermints you can get at the dollar store or, you know, Walmart, Target, anywhere, that's what this smells like. But this complements so many other different scents that you can warm all year round. I mean, most people like the smell of creamy peppermint. This is similar to candy cane, but it has a little bit more of a powdery creaminess to it. You could have this going the same time as pine, the same time as, you know, even lavender. Lavender and lavender and peppermint's beautiful together. You could have this going with cinnamon. You could have this going with bakery. This is such a versatile scent. I'm so happy. Thank you, Julie, for bringing At the North Pole back. So happy about that. This next one is a repeat purchase. This is Big Bird's birthday. So Big Bird, of course, was yellow. Big Bird and Snuffleupagus, Snuffy. Notes of cotton candy, lemon curd, and birthday cake. So cotton candy and lemon curd go together very, very well. The lemon curd is first and foremost the heavy hitter in this blend. The cotton candy is there for a little bit of sweetness, and to my nose, the birthday cake gets a little lost, but that's okay, because that lemon curd this is a great performer. It throws beautifully. It's a great blender, great standalone. It's a great lemon scent. I love lemon. My husband does too. And I don't have a ton of lemon right now in my collection. This next one here is a repeat purchase of mine. This is Psychiatric Ward. This is blackberry jam butter cookies, strawberry jam, vanilla bean Noel, donuts, and zucchini bread. So a very berry zucchini bread donut. And this is good. It has a beautiful balance of the blackberry jam butter cookies and the strawberry jam. They're neck and neck. I can smell them both equally as strong. When this warms, you can get the zucchini bread, you get the vanilla bean Noel, you get everything. It's a very good rich berry bakery, and It's crazy good. Psychiatric ward. Okay, this next one here, I already cracked into because I wanted a little bit of another coffee scent to warm with the blend I had going, and so I stole some of this. I have this in a brittle and a loaf, and if you can guess, this one is Breakfast Cafe, also known as IHOP, formerly known as IHOP. So this one I've talked about many times before on my channel. In empties, in my scents of the month, which I'm bringing that content back to my channel. I was doing a favorite scents of the month or favorite melts of the month, but I've been doing it more quarterly. So I'm going to be doing a video there probably after September, October, maybe the end of October, and talk about the scents I has been my top outstanding ones over the course of the last year. Once April hit, I got really busy, this summer, so I haven't been filming my content as regularly, but hopefully life has calmed down a little bit more in my personal life, I should say. This past year has been very raw, painful, emotional, life-changing, groundbreaking year for me. I've had some setbacks in some areas, but I've had a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of successes. A lot has come into my life that is making me better, a better me. So I haven't been filming, consistently. So I am changing that. So I'm going to try to film more. So Breakfast Cafe. I've talked about it many times. It is my favorite coffee scent that Julie offers, and it's one of my favorite coffee scents of all vendors. The notes of this one are pumpkin pecan waffles, maple syrup, brown sugar, caramel, and coffee. And even if you aren't completely in love with coffee, this has enough other notes going on to where it's like you walk into a diner and breakfast is going and the menu is coffee and waffles and maple syrup, and everything just blends together and it's one giant perfection scent, I guess. I love Breakfast Cafe. I had to get this in this chunky loaf. So happy Julie brought loaves back, because this I have going all the time in my house. I have several brittles of it that I've been buying. Every time it's available, I seem to buy it. Seems like if I make an order that time. But Breakfast Cafe. Okay, this next one is Banshee Flight. Repeat purchase of mine. Another one that matches me. This is damp atmosphere, fresh water streams, and rich foliage takes center stage above woodsy musk. I think this is a dupe for a Disney ride at Disneyland, but this is a very outdoorsy, atmospheric blend. It's very popular. It has just a perfect balance of cleanness and crispness, a little bit of aquatic water smelling to it. Very spring-like, very refreshing renewal. Great masculine scent, great bathroom scent, great cleaning day. Just, it's a little damp, but not as damp as petrichor and, those really atmospheric ones. This next one is Crushin' 71 on the Beach. This is the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa Crush. I think that's what it's called. It is the caramelized vanilla and the macadamia nut one. That's beautiful and warm, and I have the real McCoy. This is caramelized vanilla, sea salt, toasted macadamia, white chocolate, tonka bean, coconut blossom, toasted marshmallow, sea salt, breeze, and s'mores. That last part is beach nights. So it's her the Sol de Janeiro 71 Cheirosa Crush with beach nights. This is Sol de Janeiro heavy. That warm, inviting, comforting, yummy, cozy hug of that vanilla and that macadamia nut. I love number 71. It's beautiful for all year, but it's especially nice and warm and comforting in the wintertime. So 71 on the beach. Next we have Jersey Girl. This is a new scent to me. Jersey Girl is crispy, buttery puff pastry filled with dreamy vanilla lemon sauce and pink sugar. So this one here is I can smell lemon. Bright, juicy, creamy lemon, not too much pink sugar. This was a wild card blend for me, and I don't know why, because it really isn't, but I've never had pink sugar and lemon before, so maybe it was a wild card for me in that aspect. I don't know. I like all the scents that are the notes that are in here, but this smells like just creamy lemon. It's not cleaning lemon, and I wouldn't even necessarily say a Meyer lemon or a bright lemon. It's more like a sugared lemon, but I like this. It's nice and bright. If you like lemon, try this one, because I mean, it definitely is lemon. It's not as lemon heavy as Big Bird's Birthday, and certainly not as lemon heavy as Hello Lover. Those are in your face, pow pow lemon. This is more of a creamier, more gentle lemon. This next one here is new to me, but I had to get it. I've been staring at this one for years. This is Barney's Playhouse. This is grape, and I can smell it through the bag. Another double bagger. This is grape, bubblegum, and cotton candy. So Barney's Playhouse, I'm assuming, is Barney the dinosaur, which Barney the dinosaur is scary looking now, and not for me. I was at the age where I was too old to watch Barney, but growing up, we didn't have cable. We didn't have a satellite dish until 1995, when my dad's house was finished. Up until then, it was whatever the antenna got on the roof, which was 2, 4, 11, and 13, which was PBS, and Barney was on PBS. So I watched Barney, but I wasn't the toddler in front of the TV watching Barney. So I'm assuming that Barney, purple, grape, that's the Barney here. This is beautiful. If you like grape, if you like bubblegum, grape bubblegum, oh my God. The Bubblicious, I think it was Bubblicious, had the grape bubblegum that ran out of flavor in 5 seconds, you know, because it's so heavy with sugar, and then it just melts in your mouth, and it's tasteless, and then it gets disgusting. I love grape bubblegum. My husband loves grape soda, grape lollipops, grape popsicles. He loves grape stuff, like grape candy, grape nerds, anything that's grape. So I love bubblegum and wax too. Grape is not used very much in wax, but it's wonderful. You know, you got to give it a chance. It's that purple grape, that, you know, grape bubblegum. That's probably what the thing most of us have had. The other bubblegum I loved from my childhood is orange sherbet. I can still see the label now, the metallic orange that shimmered. Bubblicious, orange sherbet, or I don't remember the name of it, but I love the hell out of that too, man. Those were the days. Barney's Playhouse. Okay, next we have another one that's my absolute favorite. One of favorite blends from Julie is My Life as a Zucchini. This is zucchini bread, sugar cookies, and sweet milk. And if you like, I'm going to talk about another vendor. If you like Bake and Bake from Super Tarts, give this one a try. It's very similar. Very similar. It is, next time this is available in a loaf, I'm going to buy it, because this is just, I have this all the time. I don't ever want to be without it. Sometimes when I want to melt something that isn't just straight spicy zucchini bread or rich zucchini bread, I want something that has a little bit lighter of a turn to it and a little bit of a creamier base. I go for My Life as a Zucchini, and that one has never let me down. This next one here we have is It's Fall Charlie Brown. Repeat purchase of mine. I love the aesthetic she picked for this one. I love the orange and the olive. I love that olive is a neutral now. I love wearing olive in the fall and winter. This is notes of apple, pumpkin, strudel, and zucchini bread. So everything we want in fall in bakery form. Apple, pumpkin, and zucchini bread. There's another one that I think I have in here. It's called Fall Bakery. Very similar to this one. Let me see if I thought I bought it. I thought it was in here. Let me see. Yes, I do have it here. Fall Bakery. Fall Bakery is zucchini, pumpkin, cookies, and apple pie. So we have apple pie, and this is apple pumpkin strudel. So similar, but a little bit different. And we have cookies and apple pie in this one, and this is apple pumpkin strudel and zucchini bread. So a little bit different, but they're similar. So it's Fall Charlie Brown. I smell apple. And Fall Bakery, another repeat purchase of mine. This one is not as apple forward as its Fall Charlie Brown, but when this gets going, you can really smell the cookie in it. You can smell the apple. It's not as apple forward as its Fall Charlie Brown. But I bought this one several times too. So if you're looking for just a nice, lightly spiced fall scent, Fall Bakery, I would suggest. Okay, I have my last stretch of brittles here and one more loaf, and this video will be done. Let's do my loaf. This is cherries on top. This is another one I've had my eye on for years, and I just never bought. This is zucchini bread, birthday cake, cherry crumb pie, and pistachio. Okay, I know all you guys out there that are afraid of pistachios because it pulls cherry, but pistachio and cherry go beautiful together. And if you are on the bandwagon of cherry-leaning pistachio, please do yourself a favor and grab this because this is delightful. It's my first time having this. It smells like Brandy's pistachio, but with extra cherry, extra pistachio even. It's got all the same notes. It just has the addition of cherry crumb pie. So I had to get this one. She's my sweetheart. Different type of sweetheart than Poppy is, but that I love pistachio. So next here is going to Waltz. Once again, love, love, love the color aesthetic on this. Love this. This is formerly known as Disneyland. This is pineapple, orange, strawberries, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. So if you are a fruity girl, this one's for you. She has a whole line that is Disneyland. Now going to Waltz. She had pistachio Disneyland, and then there's a couple other ones I can't remember right now, but I've had pistachio Disneyland and regular. And this just smells like all of these notes were just put together in a bowl and mixed up, and you smell it. It's fruity. You have a little bit of tartness from the lemonade, a little bit of sweetness from the cotton candy. It smells like a day at the fair. So maybe this is me tomorrow. Okay, Smurfs in the Kitchen. I've had this one before. This is blueberries, cookies, Twinkies, birthday cake, vanilla fudge, and marshmallow. So blueberry and then everything else is in the kitchen. In the kitchen is a base blend of Julie's. So this one here is a very creamy blueberry bakery. It is not as heavy and dense smelling as Earl and Me that we talked about earlier in this video, but Smurfs in the Kitchen, it's creamy and it's good and it's blueberry. So I love blueberry bakery. This next one here is Romantic Interlude. So this one is Beach Nights with zucchini bread, blueberry, and vanilla bean Noel. I love blueberry and zucchini bread together, and I love it even better with Beach Nights. So this is my second purchase of this scent. I haven't warmed it yet, but I liked it enough on cold that I wanted to have another one because once I crack into a brittle, I use it pretty fast. You know, I break off 2 pieces and put it in my warmers. And sometimes in my tea light warmers, I'll put 3 just because it burns, you know, hotter. I like this one a lot. It smells zucchini and Beach Nights. I don't really get too much blueberry right now, but that does develop over time, in my opinion. Next one here is Strawberry Flurries. This is the dupe for Strawberry Snowflakes from Bath & Body Works. This is strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. I have strawberry snowflakes in soap. I never bought the candle, and if it came in body care, I don't buy body care at Bath & Body Works anymore. So this one, it's nice. It has it has a little bit of a wintry crisp to it, almost like an iciness with strawberry to it. It's very pretty, and just a nice sprinkle of bergamot, not too much to make it masculine smelling. It is a nice change of pace from coming up into our life. Is going to be pine and orange and cinnamon and clove and those heavy, sometimes cloying to you winter scents. So Strawberry Flurries is a nice pop of brightness in a dreary wintertime. Next, we have Return to Oz. This is another repurchase of mine. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, salted caramel, blackberry jam butter cookies, and zucchini bread. Have to showcase this beautiful purple here. I love this color scheme that she went with here with the solid label. This one, you can smell more of the blackberry jam butter cookies in here. But then you're met with that pumpkin pecan waffle. I'm not getting too much outright caramel, but this is a rich, dense bakery scent. I go to bakery when I need comfort in my life, so I always have a stockpile of bakery stuff. And Julie does bakery so damn well. Return to Oz. Next, we have Beachfront. I got this one. This is the first time with this one. I got this one because of Lisa Ferranti. This is Beach Nights, waffle cone, and cotton candy. She loves cotton candy, pink sugar, strawberry pound cake, those types of notes. And this one here it's similar to, there's another cotton candy beach night scent that I've smelled before that this reminds me of very, very, very well, because this just has the addition of waffle cone in it. But it's a sweet beach nights. We'll leave the description at that. Sweet beach nights. Here's my second beach milk. I told you I had two. Commodity milk and beach nights. And then we have rock salt. This is new to me. I got this one because of Chris. She loved this scent, and I thought, man, I've got to try that, because I've never knew about it, and she's been begging for it, I think, and it was offered and I grabbed it. This is mineral rich rock salt, sea air, salty sea mist, and warm beach cotton. So this one, it's beautiful. If this one comes back again, I would not hesitate to try this. If you haven't done so already, I'm going to buy more if it's available. I know what she's talking about. That is addictive. It has, man, I can't put it into words, but it's very serene, very spa-like, crispy almost, and has just a very relaxing factor. Great for bath time, meditation time, massage time, you know, just quiet time. Rock salt. Oh, that's fantastic. Next is room 237. So this one, I've been looking at this one for years and never bought it. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go for it, because I don't know how often it's going to come back. This is notes of cannabis, exotic hemp, and oak moss. So cannabis has a scent. Yes, it does. There's a flower on cannabis, and this is the cannabis flower scent. This, I'll tell you what, hemp is from the cannabis plant also, if you guys didn't know that. When I, back in the day, would lay in the tanning bed 7 days a week, remember hemp's lotion? It's still a thing, but I used to put hemp's lotion on me. I would put my tanning lotion on. It was a whole damn ordeal. You got to go there, get undressed, put your lotion on, lay down, sit there, sit still, cover your eyes, get out, towel off, and then smell like hell until you take a shower. Hemp's I put on to kind of kill that baked in scent. If you've ever tanned, you know exactly what I mean. This smells very, very good. This is, when this comes back, I'm going to, if this is ever offered again, I'm going to buy some more of this, because this is just something that is, it's clean and crisp and natural smelling. Because, I mean, cannabis is grown on the planet. Like, it's natural smelling. It's a plant. And it has moss in it. I love anything with moss. I'm a sucker for stuff with moss. I'm attracted to those outdoorsy, atmospheric. I mean, I am connected to our planet. Like, I feel at home outside. I mean, if you are friends with me on Facebook, you know, when I go back to my dad's house, I am grounded back there because he's in the country. The air smells fresh. I go outside all the time, and I just think to myself, Ashley, you took for granted living here. Just being able to walk outside and take a deep breath and just smell the air and smell the trees and the grass and everything around you. And I got a tick bite when I was back there last time. I haven't shared that, but it's at the end of healing, and now I get to play the song and dance of seeing if I've developed Lyme disease. So that's another story. But I spent a lot of time outside, and it's good for my soul. It's good for my mental health. I really want everybody to go outside and just lie down on the grass and just look up at the sky and just ground yourself. It will do wonders for you. I'm walking proof of that. I love it. And I can't get enough of being outside. Room 237, good for my soul. And finally, this is the last one, and then this video is done. This is meditation. This is new to me, but I did pre-sniff these scents when I was unpacking. I usually try and wait to do fresh sniffs on camera for you for first reactions. But this one, I wanted to get the big box in the trash and you know that. So I cheated on you this time. But this is meditation. Peppermint, eucalyptus, spearmint, rosemary mint, English lavender, and whipped cream. This blew me away when I first smelled it. I'm trying to put my finger on what this smells like, and my honest opinion. There was a vendor in the past called Barrett's. Oh, I don't remember the full name. Josh Barrett. He had a business. Barrett's wax melts. Barrett's something. He had a lavender scent. He was known for his lavender, his sleepy, snoozy melts, I think it was called. If you liked that lavender, or even that blend, this, to my nose, is extremely close to that lavender that was in snoozy melts. That's my opinion. I haven't smelled snoozy melts for a long time, but I had one little 4-pack back when he used to do the tarts. He is not in business right now. I found when I was going through all of my wax downstairs, I found a 4-pack that I went ahead and used downstairs, and I loved it. I was hoarding it for some reason. I thought, you know what? Life is too short. Warm your wax. Enjoy your life. So I did. And this is the closest thing that I have smelled since then. And is there a little bit more in here than was in snoozy melts? Yes. But the general takeaway is if you liked snoozy melts, you would like meditation. So I'm going to ask for this one to come back because it's dynamite. Okay. That's my last 4 combined pre-orders from Sassy Girl Aroma. She's going to be, I don't really even know where she is with. I think all of the shipping is done. She's working on refunds. She bit off more than she can chew the last few months, but please be patient with Julie, and I don't really want to tell you when the next pre-order, the next batch of pre-orders are going to be shipping because, you know, we don't know what it really is like on Julie's side. So just watch the banner in her Facebook group, and she updates that all the time. So I hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. Now I get to go play. Let's put these away. I have I keep Sassy Girl Aroma in my coat closet in my office. So I have all of her stuff together in one place. But okay, I hope everyone had a beautiful Saturday, and love one another, don't hurt each other, and live your life as if today is your last. So with that, see you soon.